Violence broke out at an Eritrean festival in Edmonton just weeks after a similar clash in Toronto. So what's going on? In both cases, protesters from the Eritrean diaspora wanted to speak out against the one-party Eritrean authoritarian government led by Isaias Afwerki. Sometimes it's called the North Korea of Africa, and it's been criticized for human rights abuses. Many say that government is using these festivals to raise money for the state.
We have nothing against culture or sports activity or anything like that. It's just that it's used as a guise. It's a cover-up. And inside, it's the propaganda.
However, organizers say that isn't the case.
This festival has been running for 40 years, has been always a gathering and a celebration of friendship, of culture, identity, pride of identity for the new generation, connection to homeland, and connection to the wider community.
Kyriakakos says such festivals date back to the 1970s, when Eritrea began its decades-long war for independence from Ethiopia. He blames the violence on changing geopolitics in the Horn of Africa, but didn't want to go into detail. What we do know is that hundreds of thousands died between 2020 and 2022 in a war in the bordering Tigray region, and at least one protester says the suffering of that war has caused simmering anger in the community to boil over.
Because we keep contact to our loved ones back home. What they tell us is just pain.
These clashes aren't only in Canada, they've been seen in Europe too. Eritrean officials say they're the work of foreign thugs, but an Eritrean scholar studying diaspora that I spoke to says these demonstrations are the natural evolution of opposition to a repressive regime, calling it the local to global connection of these movements. Stephen Cook, CBC News, Edmonton.